Mr. President, I would like to ask unanimous consent to have entered into the record at this point a statement from my colleague, Senator Mark Kirk. The reason I've entered into the congressional record the official statement of Senator Kirk is because obviously he can't be here. He is in rehab at this point from a stroke which he suffered in January, and there was an encouraging video released last week showing the progress that he's making. We're all anxious for him to return, but I promised him in a phone conversation last week I would move this nomination as quickly as possible so that his nominee is approved. His statement in the record speaks to his feelings about Jay Tharp's nomination, and it speaks for itself. What is interesting about Jay Tharp is that every aspect of his nomination has been bipartisan. As I said, Senator Kirk put him through a bipartisan process for selection, and Senator Kirk reviewed and approved all of the nominees and then recommended him. And I felt an obligation after Senator Kirk's illness to try to get this job done. I knew Senator Kirk would be here in person if it were humanly possible. I put his statement in the record. I know how strongly he feels about the qualities of Jay Tharp. Now, this is Senator Mark Kirk's first nomination for a federal judgeship, and I know how important it is. I want to thank those who were responsible for bringing it forward today. I'm sure that he'll be relieved. I know Jay Tharp will be relieved when this is over. I've been very happy to stand up and support Jay Tharp as well as John Lee. They're both extraordinary individuals. Let me discuss Jay Tharp's background for the record. Nominated when the judgeship opened up after Judge Blanche Manning took senior status, currently a partner in the Chicago office of Mayor Brown, where he's co-leader of the firm's securities litigation and enforcement practice. He was born into a military family. He's very proud of it, son of a lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps. Jay Tharp attended Duke University on an ROTC scholarship, received his undergraduate degree summa cum laude, was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Marine Corps. He served on active duty with the Marines for 6 years, achieving the rank of captain and earning the Navy Achievement Medal and the Navy Distinguished Midshipman Award. After his military service, he attended Northwestern University Law School, graduated magna cum laude, served on their law review. Upon graduation, he was a clerk for Judge Joel Flom on the 7th Circuit, and then worked as an assistant U.S. attorney in Chicago for 6 years. After his tenure as a federal prosecutor, he joined Mayor Brown, where his practice has been in complex commercial litigation and criminal investigation. He has received numerous recognitions. Serves as an adjunct professor of trial advocacy at Northwestern University Law School and a member of the Law Fund Board of Northwestern, which oversees fundraising efforts. In short, Jay Tharp is a picture-perfect nominee for the federal bench. I hope the Senate, and I know Senator Kirk would join me in saying this, will give Jay Tharp the unanimous vote which he deserves. He's an extraordinarily well-qualified nominee, and I'm happy to support his nomination. Mr. President, I yield the floor.